Hello and welcome to round 3 of the Copenhagen Regional with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard.
Hello.
Hello. That's slightly more enthusiastic than normal.
Well, I'm happy. I'm excited to be watching the game.
Yeah? Who we got today then?
Emil, Raneklint, and Samuel Linder.
Cool. And the factions?
I don't know.
Yeah, you missed, didn't you?
You tell me. You tell me.
Okay, so we've got God knows what I've got. Tyrell Kraken and Lanni Rains? I think that was it.
Oh, it better not be Lanni Rains.
I think it is.
I think I'm sick to the back teeth of Lanni Rains.
But at least it's not Targ, right?
I don't mind Targ. Targ is always interesting. You know, you never know when someone's just going to get burnt to death.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's fair enough. It looks like we're right on Lanni Rains and Tyrell Kraken.
We've got Casterly Rock, Harrenhal, and a Reducer.
We do indeed.
And on the other side we've got Flowers, a Pavilion, and...
Sea Bitch?
Looks like Sea Bitch. I'll go with Sea Bitch.
Sea Bitch.
One man set up for both of them.
Yeah, I totally march if I'd march right now.
If you were Lanni?
Yeah.
Yeah? I agree.
I mean, you're gonna march a Chud and they're gonna march Knight of Flowers. I think if he's got marched, I'd play marched. Well, I guess now's the time that we'll find out. I'd also like to point out, I love the fact that they both have like the best like little beards just sort of poking out the top corners.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, their beard game is spot on.
It is definitely spot on. They've even got like sort of matching grey t-shirts. Are they just not like clones of each other? There we go, March.
I wouldn't think so because one of the beards is more red. It's, you know.
I mean ginger. Were you trying to be
yeah.
nice?
I was trying to be. Well, you wouldn't call Tormund ginger, would you? Not to his face, anyway. But Samuel's beard seemed more darker. So
Yeah.
So no, definitely not clones of each other.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that we clarified that they're not clones of each other.
That's good.
So, just to clarify then, guys, the plots that were played were marched, as predicted, and Noble Cause on the right. So, I imagine that Samuel kind of realised that he was probably going to get marched and wanted a good goal plot to get himself out something big.
Yeah, and he only had one character anyway, so he probably wanted to get more on the board.
Yeah, makes total sense, doesn't it?
Total sense.
Total sense. So we've got... Oh, I didn't notice the rosary down there before. His arm was on it. They've got quite a nice little sort of location setups going on, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, who needs characters?
Well, Samuel's got one.
Yeah, he's got someone to tend his garden, I think.
I'm not sure if that's some weird euphemism or something.
The chuddy called garden caretaker.
Yeah, I know. I thought maybe you were making like a funny.
No, that's not me.
I was going to say, it's really weird for you to be
I'm not
making
a funny
joke.
guy. I try my best to be funny, but it doesn't work, so I give up.
Aw, it's okay, honey.
I just watch games and I talk about them.
We can't all be good at everything.
No, that's true. Like some of us just can't be good at this game, can we, Bex?
Low blow, hun, low blow.
I wasn't referring to you, I was referring to me.
Oh, were you? Yeah.
So,
Tinder Marges hit the board and she has a dupe.
yeah, and nicely, Samuel has 2 reducers there as claim sake, so he's not too worried about the military challenge, which is good.
Yeah. And Emil is obviously not too bothered either about characters. You know, you can just jump in Harrenhal, do what he wants.
Do what you want.
Do what he wants. He doesn't have tower though, so he's not going to be able to pull Cersei back after this.
He, you know, if he's running the Harrenhal combo, he could be running Ghost of Harrenhal, the plot.
Yeah, that's very true.
So he could throw anything in there really without having to worry too much.
Ghost is generally a good plot in the jumping Lanni Rains anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah.
So I mean, Cersei's out. She's going to get. She can kneel for as many intrigue challenges as she wants, can't she? Sorry, non-kneel for...
Yeah, she doesn't kneel.
Yeah, so she's
Big
gonna...
Cersei.
Oh, okay, or not.
She's having a nightmare.
Well done, dear. Well done. So he's not going to get the 2 non-kneeling intrigue challenges. So that might be a bit annoying for Emil, but he's going to go in for the intrigue challenge anyway because there's no intrigue. There's nothing that can defend against. Oh, apart from Pavilion, forgot about that.
Yep. So you're going to defend the challenge and grab Renown.
Where is he? I feel like I might have trick. Does he have a trick? He's looking at his cards.
He could be looking at his cards hoping there's a trick. Well,
Okay, so we're still in the intrigue challenge because the renown hasn't been collected yet. So this is, I guess, before they decide on who wins the challenge. So we're jumping in a Queen's Assassin, and that's going to get rid of a Garden Caretaker. And then I guess there's no further action. So yeah, so they're deciding that Samuel wins that challenge and he gets a renown on Marge. That'd be weird. I think he maybe got the timing a bit off. But yeah, second intrigue challenge there then. Coming in from the Queen's Assassin, which will be unopposed. Plus a claim. But he doesn't get to trigger Rains because not enough strength.
not enough strength. How sad.
Sad times.
Get the claim though. Get the claim of colon. Or colon.
How do you actually pronounce it? Because you keep calling it colon.
Colon. I make it funny because colon's like, you know, the rectal area of the body, whereas his name is Colin. So you know, I'm trying to be humorous.
Oh, okay.
This is where I'm failing.
See, the problem is because you keep saying it. I think that's actually how you say his name. So like, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll claim colon, and then people are like,
Yeah, perhaps don't do that.
yeah, maybe not.
So Big Cersei dead.
She is. Ghosts.
Could be good if he runs it because Samuel only has a garden caretaker in his dead pile.
Yeah.
So if you're going to run it, now's a half decent time. He doesn't get a lot of gold though to add character number 3 to his board.
That's true.
But he does have Harrenhal.
And it's got a Rose Road, I guess.
Yeah, he'll have 3 gold.
Yeah.
Plus whatever else he can marshal.
I think if I was Samuel, I'd be expecting ghosts here, and if I had barring, I'd play it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he would play barring in his Tinder Marge build though.
Wouldn't make sense, would it?
Nah.
So ghosts, if he plays ghosts, it should just sort of go through quite easily, I'd imagine.
You definitely want a character like Cersei back when you've got Casterly Rock on the board.
And it's a rain. Oh, hello.
First snow.
Okay, wasn't expecting either of them. Right, so first snow winter on the left, summons on the right. That means Queen's Assassin's going to go back to hand, right?
Yep.
That seems a bit mean.
You can trigger it again.
He can indeedy. So Emil's been made first player. Sorry, Emil is first player. Guess we'll see who Samuel's going to go searching for. Who would you want at this point if you was Samuel?
Maybe a cheap lord who I can then transform into a big angry lord.
What, someone like Theon, maybe?
Theon? Is that who you pick?
Think so.
Nice.
I mean, where's it, Lanni Kraken? Yeah, I guess there's not that many cheaper lords. When did we?
He's not a lord.
Is he
He's
not
just
a lord?
a simple
He's a maester,
maester.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Are there any cheaper lords in Greyjoy?
Not really.
Okay.
I think Theon is about the cheapest.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder why Samuel chose to put the Kraken banner. Do you think it's more for the saves?
Yeah, I think saved a very popular part of the Kraken banner and the location suite and location control suite. So he could be running shipwrights to help control his opponent's location. He's definitely running Sea Bitch.
Yeah.
To control his opponent's location. So, you know, one of these turns he might Sea Bitch a Harrenhal on an important turn. So yeah, and of course Iron Mine. And he may be bringing any number of newly made lords or Asher or Victorian and Theon. They're also quite popular. They're a very versatile banner at the moment.
Yeah.
Unless you're looking for intrigue icons.
Got the Priest of the Drowned Gods. Right?
Yeah.
I quite like them. I think they're pretty good.
They're alright. But
Especially if you
they
get all
don't
three
really
out
synergize
together.
with anything else outside of Greyjoy.
Yeah, that's true. Pleasure Barge being played there on the left, on the right. Sorry. So that's.
Everybody loves a sex boat, right?
God, you and your sex boats, honestly.
The problem is it hurts his income for the rest of the game. And that's the problem with sex boats.
Is there like a some kind of tally between 6 votes in the game and 6 votes in real life?
Well,
I don't know.
you need to stop dwelling on this kind of thing. You need to follow the game. Stop worrying about these votes.
I am following the game.
Cool.
Lady in Waiting was played on Marge as a dupe, and Theon has been played out as well. And Emil's board is empty because he didn't play out any characters. See?
Well, that wasn't wholly unexpected.
Nope. Although, if he now plays in the Queen's Assassin, if Theon is chosen for claim, he could very quickly be replaced with a Randall.
Yes.
Or a Varys.
Providing Emil
or a
has more
Jaqen.
cards in hand, yes. That is the condition for the Queen's Assassin. So it looks like he got a lot of cards in hand.
I think I spotted a put and a Nightmares.
But then you also have to consider that Samuel had played a Pleasure Barge and Summon, so he got loads of cards in hand.
Yeah, it's true. What's that card there? Is that the
The Ulf, son of Umar.
That's the one. Is that the one that doubles his own strength?
Yes.
Cool. So we've got a military for 8, I believe.
That seemed an interesting play with 4 gold sat on the side.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I spotted a put in his hand.
Which put? Sword or torch?
Sword.
That's a legitimate question. No?
I actually saw someone playing put to the sword. Put to the torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Crazy. Well, these are the times we live in at the moment. It's all really, really strange.
So, Treachery on Rennie's Pavilion.
Uh-oh.
So
That
he
means
really wants to
Theon-
win by 5.
Theon's not getting above 3 strength unless he got another trick.
Oh dear. Okay, so he's going to defend with Theon. He wins by 5. He's paying a 1.
He got a Nightmare Marge.
Nightmares in Marge, okay. Put.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, put to the sword. Bye, Theon.
Well, that's a 4 gold combo right there.
Yeah.
Treachery, Nightmares, put to the sword.
But it's also meant that Emil doesn't have anything left to play with, so he's not got any gold left over to, you know, put off any more tricks.
No, but whatever, you know. All Samuel's going to do is take a card out of his hand.
Yeah.
Question is, like, what are the odds on Emil running too much? Probably reasonably low.
Yeah, probably, because in a Rains deck you quite often don't have that many characters on the board yourself anyway, and you probably don't want to match the characters that you do have.
But he made a big effort to get Marge on a run. Big effort.
Do you think another March is coming?
No, probably not, but I'll be interested to see what his next plot is. He's got time of plenty, counting coppers, looks like Valar.
Is it winds maybe near the top? I can't quite cover it up.
Let's see what he's going to play.
The long wind or something? Or... Oh, it's a close call. Oh, okay. Well,
And a feast
got that one wrong.
for crow. Which is quite clever.
Yeah?
Samuel, actually. Feast for crows.
Because?
Well, Emil's got no characters on the board.
Mm-hmm.
The odds of him having some characters standing at the end of this round is going to be reasonably low.
Mm-hmm.
And with a Hamon Hall build, characters either jump in and die or jump in and jump back to hand. So as long as he can play some characters on the board and or save some gold, he should be have a reasonable chance of taking down.
Okay. Seems legit. Cersei then moved across into the discard pile and drew a card. And he's got, what's that, 6 gold he should have? Rose Road plus 5 for his plot. So he's got 6 gold to, get some tricks going with. Can't quite tell what he's got in his hand from this angle. We know he's got a Queen's Assassin still left in there.
Yep.
Is Queen's Assassin when he's... Do you have to have less cards in hand or more cards in hand than your opponent?
More.
You have more, okay.
And that's after you've ambushed him in as well.
Ah.
So you need at least 2 more cards in hand
Yeah.
than your opponent when you play him.
So it looks like he might be passing marshalling there. So we're saving 6 gold. We know he's got Queen's Assassin, but he might also have the Hound, possibly, looking to ambush that in.
That's really good with Harrenhal, because you can pay for, ambush him in, bring him back to hand if you win, Harrenhal him again. Not necessarily that way around, but
Yeah. Yeah, you'd probably Harrenhal him in, do an attack that you know you're going to win, bounce back to hand, and then if you want to, you can pay the 4 to put him back out again.
yeah.
And it also gives him enough leftover gold that he could have a burned man as well.
Damp hair.
Dampy!
So he really, really want to win Dom this round.
So he's in the dead pile, Theon and a couple of chuds, isn't it?
Yeah, garden caretakers.
Yeah. I guess getting Theon back would be nice.
It would be really nice.
Bit of stealth on the board.
Yeah.
Unopposed power.
And now I've made it so Emil doesn't really want to do another military. Good damn hair, the Lord.
Ah, yeah, of course.
A Lord of the Waves. Look at that majestic pose standing in the sea. I love it. It's great.
I know you all can't see this, but Richard has just done a majestic pose.
It was majestic. There's no two ways about it.
So we'll just put it as he looked like.
Majestic?
Well, the dude on the card.
Dude.
I forgot his name briefly.
So explain what just happened here.
A burned man was ambushed in and is now doing a military attack for 2 strength.
Well, what's that other card on the board then?
That was Harrenhal in.
What is it?
Dunno.
It's Janos Flint.
Ooh, is he the Intimidate dude?
Yeah.
Was he military and intrigue?
Yeah. 2 strength.
2 strength. Oh, that's a bit shit. Oh, but don't you pay your gold and you can increase his strength?
Yeah.
Ah, see, I'm on the ball. Totally on the ball. Think he's going to win the intrigue challenge by 5. Treachery Rains. Go wahaha.
Nah.
So this military challenge then is going unopposed. So we've got unopposed and then claim. So I've not seen a nightmares.
No, but he got a choice because he wanted to win Dom and bring Theon back and expand his own board.
Mm-hmm.
But then he could kill Aaron and bring in a better lord, which is going to be the better choice because you don't want to take.
Ooh.
Oh.
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 Oh, that's good.
The counter spell wars.
Oh dear. So, Marge's reaction was treachery, which was then Hans judgmented, if that's a verb, which was then Hans judgmented back.
Those handy J's.
Handy J's. So,
Oh, that looked fun.
I quite enjoyed that. I liked our little reaction there, like, oh! We were far too excited. It's
So
like
I think
watching like a baseball match or something.
In the past, like 2 rounds, Emil, I think, has played like 5 or 6 events now.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
All the events. He's played 2 treachery already.
2 treachery, put to the sword,
Nightmares.
handy J, nightmare. Yeah.
So we've got an intrigue coming in from Janos Flint. He has been boosted, so he wins by. He's on 6 at the moment. And then Emil's just deciding if he wants to trigger Rains.
Yeah, what I was saying earlier about claim is like he didn't really want to claim Marjorie.
So sorry, just because I remember this bit was important. So he takes the unopposed here, but then Samuel has realised that he's on 6 strength and he's won by 6. So he now is going to use the pavilion to boost Marjorie to force him to use the other one, he said. I don't know. It all got a little bit confusing, but basically he then decided to defend even though he'd already said unopposed and unopposed had been taken, and I think there was a bit of confusion. They got mixed up about what had happened. So Emil had taken the unopposed power but then didn't put it back because I think they both got a little bit confused when Samuel started to like defend after he said unopposed. Does that make sense? You got really confused. I know.
So if Emil went in with Janos, did he use all 3 to boost his strength?
He used 2 to boost him to 6.
Yeah.
And then like Samuel said unopposed. So Emil looked at his range plots, took the unopposed after deciding not to do the reaction, I think. And then Sam was like saying he wanted to force Emil to use the extra goals to stop him from winning Dom or something. I don't know. It was all a bit weird. And then he defended. So yeah, so he took an unopposed power that he shouldn't have taken because he ended up defending. So he's got one extra power than what he should have.
How naughty.
Yeah, I think everyone
But it
just got very
confusing.
confused. I had to watch it back like 5 times to try and figure out what was going on. But yeah.
That's incredible. This guy Emil, I got a Facebook group, moderator. He's not above the law. We riot. We riot.
Stop rioting, child. So anyway, so we should probably concentrate on what's happening at the moment. So the plots that were played, then we're counting coppers on the left and a close call on the right. And then that's pretty much it, actually.
I'd just like to point out earlier, you stopped me in my tracks when I try and talk about claim. You said this bit's important.
I know.
You shut me down.
I'm sorry. I
really wanted to get your piece out.
Well, no, I wanted people to pay attention to the board at that point because there was weird stuff happening.
Cool. I hope you're happy with yourself. I hope you're pleased with your behaviour.
I'm very sorry for interrupting you, darling.
It's okay. I accept your apology.
Thank you for
because I am magnanimous and kind.
Yeah. Your nickname's the Bastard, right?
So, on the board we have a Queen's Assassin and a Burnman on the left.
We do.
And we have Tinder Marge and mysterious card under Samuel's hand on the right.
Is it a caretaker? Did you find another one?
I cannot tell. Looks like it.
Yeah. It's a little chub muffin.
Good old caretaker man.
Caretaker man.
The most unassuming reducer ever. Just tending his garden with a nice pair of shears, just not caring about the Game of Thrones that the High Lord play.
Well, he will do in a minute when he gets sheared off the ward.
Yeah, he won't care, he'll be dead.
So, Harrenhal there to bring in the, obviously, Pycelle, East Pycelle. So he has insight, intrigue, and power. But we're going in first with the military from the Burn Men. That's definitely going to be unopposed because there's nothing to oppose it. Garden caretaker being taken for claim. So I think Simon's feeling quite confident now that there's not another marched, but he might be worried about Valar, so he doesn't want to really leave Marge unprotected.
Oh yeah, that was my point earlier about claim. Don't want to take Marjorie's duke because Valar. Right, now I've got it out. I'm happy.
Well done, darling. I'm glad that you pointed that out to us all.
Me too.
Intrigue from the assassin. He's using Sea Bitch to take Castle Rock and defending with Marjorie. So that stops that second intrigue coming in from Pycelle. Although I'd assume you're just going for a power challenge, surely.
You will now.
So unopposed and claim plus the insight. To be honest, I think I prefer the power challenge than the extra intrigue.
Well, maybe Samuel's feeling low on cards, or he has something that he particularly does not want to lose.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it seems like he's got an okay number of cards.
An okay number of cards?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like 2, but it's not 10.
That's fantastic analysis. Please give me more insight.
Well, sometimes you have too many cards. Like, you'll have like 10, 11 cards and you have to discard loads for reserve. But then if you've only got 2, your choices are very limited and you're probably going to lose them. If you've only got 2, you're probably not.
I mean, if I've got 11 cards and I'm having to discard to reserve, I mean, I'm happy because I've got all the choices.
Yeah. He's
not confiscating anything on the right there.
There's nothing to confiscate.
Exactly, that was my point.
Piss off.
And a time of plenty on the left. So, more cards for everybody.
Yay.
Emil's such a kind and generous man, it seems.
Thanks, Matilda. So, all the gold. Has he got 7 gold? 6 for his plot, 1 for the Rose Road. So he's got plenty of choices here of what he wants to do.
We haven't seen Marge do Margie things yet.
She's not done anything yet,
I mean, we've had Theon out, we've had Damp Hair out, and we've had Marge Treachery once and Nightmare once.
Not having the best time, is she?
She
Although he
will
is
find a
winning.
husband. She will.
Just keep sweeping left, right?
Sweeping?
Is that what it's called?
Swiping.
Oh, swiping.
You swipe.
Sorry.
You don't sweep left. You swipe right.
I don't know. I've never used Tinder.
Sweeping left. You're obviously not very good at Tinder ever.
I don't think I've ever used Tinder. Which is a good thing, is it?
I used Tinder. It was great.
Did you?
Yeah.
No shit.
It was brilliant.
So Tyrion's out there on the left then. But I believe he's been milked. I wasn't looking because I was too busy laughing at your face. We'll go with milked.
I'm sorry, I was drinking my tea. I was hoping that you would notice.
I think it went on while we were talking.
We can talk and watch the game.
But it's polite to look at the other person when you're talking.
You tell me so many times that women are good at multitasking and men are bad. You know, why weren't you watching and talking at the same time? I blame you. You're new entirely.
Thanks.
That's
Just
okay.
for record, I don't say that, but I'm just saying.
You're trying to change life. You're trying to change everything you've ever said.
Are you drunk?
No? I'm merely
Drunk
commenting on
on
the fact that
tea.
you're withdrawing everything that you've said in the past.
Okay, hun. There's not very much happening here, is there?
Nope.
People are shuffling cards.
They're considering challenges.
Has Harrenhal been used yet? Nope, there he is.
Sir Jamie.
Okay, so Jamie put in the Harrenhal, I believe. So that's going to be some non-kneeling military. That'd be nice. No military icons across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, so military then coming in with Jamie. And that's for 5 strength. Oh. Oh.
No.
Think he's going to do put?
No.
He's doing this in... He's already... Oh, no, he's not. He didn't. Oh, I was convinced he was going to do put or something then. I was getting all excited. Well, not excited, but anticipating the put.
Yeah, this is a commanding board now from Emil. Considering earlier he seemed to be struggling to get characters down. And when Samuel played Beef for Crows, it looked like he could start to really take off.
I mean, power-wise, they're pretty even, but I think, I think Emil's got the edge on the game now for sure.
I'm going to go on a limb and say yes, it is Milk on Tyrion because he didn't collect 2 goals in the Intrigue Challenge.
So this Intrigue then, Queen's Assassin, is that 2 strength? I always forget.
2 strength.
2 strength. So the Intrigue's coming in for 7. But even if he used the Pavilion, he would still win. So yeah, claim taken for the Intrigue there. I guess it's just power left to Tyrion, right? Oh, but he could do another Intrigue, I guess. But I'd imagine he'd do power, surely. Or Intrigue. Why would you do Intrigue instead of power, do you think?
Empty the man's hand. He's
Yeah?
only got 3 cards now and he's obviously struggling for cheap characters. So why not whittle away at his hand? Especially if you think he might run a reset next round.
Yeah, yes, fair enough.
Take away his options. Samuel's got an Iron Mind on the board.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All those locations. And the Iron Throne, of course.
Too many locations to really understand what's going on.
You need a political
I mean,
disaster.
5 locations, there's just too many locations to decide.
I feel like you're being sarcastic here. Yeah, I think I've played quite a few games recently where I've just thought I so wish I had political disaster. I genuinely think it's a
You
proper
really wish you had
now.
4 reserve. Yes, I really only want 4 cards in my hand.
To be fair, like the decks that I normally play, I generally do only have about that in my hand. So.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the best at putting lots of card draw into my decks.
But it's fine.
It's fine. Who needs the
It's
card draw,
fine.
right?
I mean, there was a first edition adage of, draw equals win.
I know.
It's not quite the same in second edition, but draw is always good.
Yeah. I definitely need to up my game, I think. So weapons at the door played on the left. That means that milk's coming off a Tyrion.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
But yeah, no other attachments on the board. I guess it also means that if Samuel's trying to put out a bodyguard on that Marjorie, that'll come up as well, because she's slowly dwindling on the dupes there.
It's true.
Oh, I know why he might be taking extra cards from hand. Maybe he's got another Queen's Assassin or something.
Sure.
I mean, if he's got one, might have two.
Yeah. True.
Thank you for your support. So, I mean, we've got 5 minutes left of this game. Power's tied. What do you reckon? I mean, is there one that's gonna...
I'm gonna go with the guy with more characters on the board.
Yeah?
It seems like a good strategy toward winning.
Okay. Oh, crap. He didn't marshal anything. Oh.
Yeah, seems like he's struggling for dudes in the past 2 rounds.
Is that because he keeps winning tree challenges? Maybe it was good he was winning tree challenges then.
Maybe, but it's also the self-imposed gold choke from the pleasure barge, which doesn't help. So he's only got 3 gold this round.
Yeah, that's true. So he might have something in hand but just can't afford it.
Yeah.
And every time he's tried to replace the Lord with the Lord, it's been stopped.
Yeah, those treachery and the nightmares seem crucial now. Otherwise he would have had a Renly or a Randall on the board, or Victarion, or whoever, to help shore up his weaknesses. But as it is, Emil throwing characters out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks like it's preparing to do another Harrenhal there.
He's even opened up a space.
He has, hasn't he? It's like you can always tell when someone's going to ambush them in, because you see them sort of like, quite casually just sort of moving stuff around a bit, making a space.
He wants a gold first.
Ah, the Hound maybe? Okay. So yeah, intrigue going through there. Stealthing Marjorie, so it's unopposed. It gets unopposed plus a claim. Ah, so we wanted to make sure I had enough characters out of his hand.
Oh dear.
Oh. Iron Mines. Is it worth it? She's just going to die to a military anyway. No, apparently not. Yeah, so he was going to use the Iron Mines, but it looks like he changed his mind and decided to just kill her off, because as soon as that military comes through, she's dying. So we've got the second intrigue there coming from the Queen's Assassin. I think this might be game.
Yeah, I mean, Samuel can't really Valar next turn either. If he's running it, we've already seen a wildfire from him, so he's probably not running Valar. I mean, he might be, but if he does, he's on 1 gold because of the pleasure barge, so it's difficult to come back. I'm assuming he hadn't found the arbor that he probably plays in this deck. So
doesn't look like power there from the Hound.
That's it, they're running rampant on that empty board now.
No.
Samuel must be feeling sad. But don't worry, you've got a really good beard.
And on that note...
I'm in awe, I'm growing my beard just before we go to Varberg. Growing my beard
I have
out.
noticed that it's been getting a little bit longer than usual. Oh, hello! Double Valar!
Yay!
Well, it looks like he will play Valar this turn then.
No claim for anyone.
No claim, no characters by the looks of it.
All Emil needs is 2 unopposed challenges.
Yeah. And I guess it doesn't even matter if you can't afford to put a character out, because you can just jump them in. If you can just jump out a power icon, and if someone doesn't find one, that's
Imagine
it, right?
if he just had big Cersei, that's it, it's game over, isn't it? She could do 3 challenges.
Yeah.
She'd been close call, so if he'd drawn her.
Yeah. I think I'm quite surprised that he didn't have Ghost of Harrenhal, or if he does, I'm surprised he didn't play it. I'd have thought that would be quite good.
Yeah, me too actually, but maybe he doesn't feel like he needs it.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, it is low gold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think
We've got some procrastination. What's he going to spend his gold on? Kingsroad?
oh no. Oh, I think
Is
that's
that
it.
a lady in waiting?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm assuming he's just gonna play the hound?
3 gold.
Yeah?
Bring it on.
Marshalling?
Go for the power challenge. There we go.
Yeah, that's it. That's the game.
Oh. Well, you can only get 1 on a power challenge, but you know.
Yeah.
But then you're going to have and haul him out.
Well, congratulations guys, and thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.